The stock of the day is brought to you by IG, Australia's #1 CFD provider. With over 17,000 markets and extended trading hours, turn US earnings season volatility into opportunity. Get started at IG.com.
Our stock of the day is Woodside Energy, out with an update. The company flagging a 4% jump in the estimated cost of its Scarborough project to $12.5 billion and reported a 2% sequential rise in second quarter revenue. Production falling close to between 44.9 and 44.4 million barrels of oil equivalent in the quarter. Quarterly production hit by planned maintenance activities and also weather impacts at its Northwest Shelf project. However, Woodside said it'd be on track to achieve its full year production guidance. Additionally, yesterday we heard that it had agreed to buy US liquefied natural gas developer Tellurian for close to $1.3 billion, including debt. So let's see what our experts think of that stock, given it has fallen. I think it's off about 25% over the past year. Mark?
It's not a company we've looked at it a few times over the years, but it's a complex business, very capital intensive, and it's totally reliant on energy prices and so on, which are very, very hard to predict. I mean, there's analysts who work full time on a company like Woodside to try and understand it all and work it all out. But even then, you have to make assumptions, and you can model that into anything you want it to say. It actually doesn't look too bad. I mean, it fails for us on return on equity, it's slightly under. Other than that, it passes all the filters. And its EPS growth rate's been pretty good over the last few years. So it's been growing. We've got a 21% figure. But not high stability, because it's dropped off between 22 and 23, and then they've come out with the report now, which is also down a bit, isn't it? So all I can say is it's not a bad company. It passes most of our filters, and it's on a P of 11, which is about midway in the black. So it's like dead centre of its normal trading range. If you were going to buy it, I'd rather it was under a P of 10. But look, it's okay. But I couldn't recommend you buy it.
Okay, so would you be holding it though?
Probably. It's all right. It's paying quite a good dividend as well, which 7.6, probably not franked. Is that franked?
I think it's fully franked.
Is it okay? So
no. Well, a lot of it's coming from America now,
part,
so might not be. Might be half franked or.
So, and what do you make of this acquisition as well? As we're trying to expand its portfolio, become the dominant LNG player, I guess.
Well, I just looked at it. I didn't listen to the Corks. We don't own Woodside, and I haven't for many years. But I'd say it looks like it's a further push into the US. This company sounds like is building or under construction a massive LNG terminal in Louisiana. So I guess if Trump gets in and drill, that could be that could be helpful. That'd be helpful for them. There are so many moving parts in Woodside. I mean, I remember I went and did an investor tour of Oil Search in Papua New Guinea years ago, and I went over there thinking I was probably going to buy that stock when we came back, and left thinking you just underestimate the complexity and all of the things that need to go right for these businesses to earn. And I came back just thinking too hard. Yeah, and even for you listen to that production update. Look at South 32's update yesterday. That was a very good dividend-paying stock until it wasn't. It hasn't paid a dividend. It's probably going to be 2 years until we've had a dividend. So you've got to be careful with commodity businesses, and Woodside's not for me.
All right. So what would you sell? I mean, it has, as I said, it's down
I'd probably say a hold, because I think
for
me, Woodside is more of a trading stock. You buy it when it's really out of favour, and you let it go because there's no track record of it
consistent
of growing over the years and years. I mean, Woodside was at a higher share price 20 years ago. It's been a really poor investment. So I'd say a hold, given it's out of favour at the moment.
All right. Well, it's a double hold. Hardly enthusiastic though. But that's the view on Woodside, our stock of the day.
The stock of the day was brought to you by IG. Turn volatility into opportunity this US earnings season with extended trading hours on over 110 key US shares. Get started at IG.com.